And welcome back to Primetime News.
Special welcome to our viewers on TVJ International in the Cayman Islands and online at onespotmedia.com.
And up first this evening, fear has gripped the staff of Jamaican Hospital in Clarendon amid concerns of a fresh round of violence in the aftermath of the Cherry Tree Lane massacre on Sunday.
As Amoy Harriot reports, some members of staff are still struggling to cope, having dealt with the unprecedented number of gunshot victims.
The streets of Cherry Tree Lane in Clarendon were bloody Sunday night, and so too was the accident and emergency unit at the Jamaican Hospital, where the gunshot victims were transported for treatment.
It's one of the most traumatic events the hospital has ever experienced in a long time.
Dr. Bradley Edwards is acting chief executive officer at the hospital. He says while the staff are trained to respond to gruesome situations like these, nothing could have prepared them for what they saw on Sunday night.
There are certain scenarios that probably trigger more emotions when you see an 18-month-old child with a gunshot. You know, it hurts.
He took us back to the moment he got the horrific call.
I was at my house. I got a call in the night and I was told that there were 8 gunshot victims in the accident and emergency department. I couldn't fathom it. Only to hear later that it was actually 12 that eventually turned up.
Of the 8 persons killed, 2 of the victims died when they arrived at the hospital. 1 died while undergoing treatment, and the other 5 died on the spot.
It was traumatic because it was not the maximum staff that was on duty at the time in A&E, so we had to make some quick adjustments. People who were on duty for general surgery just came out to the accident emergency department to give support. People on internal medicine, they came out to accident and emergency department to give support, and in so doing they were able to manage the cases a little faster.
The hospital is situated along Muirhead Avenue, about 5 minutes away from Cherry Tree Lane. With fears that there could be a flare-up of violence in the community, Dr. Edwards says his staff are terrified of coming to work.
It is not an easy scenario to know that an event like this happened just 5 minutes up the road and you are working right in that vicinity and you still come out to work.
The Southern Regional Health Authority is providing counseling services for the hospital staff. Dr. Edwards says the incident highlighted the need for an upgrade to the facility, which he will now be looking into. Amoy Harriot, TVJ News.